Good morning, folks. This is Thursday morning, the 23rd of January. This is the Great British Pound US Dollar chart. The weekly chart, this is going back to the Brexit referendum vote, if you remember. We're trading, the Remain vote were factored in as we were trading up around this 150 area. Of course, as soon as the vote came out, we dropped best part of 30 cents, a little bit more than 30 cents, down below 120. And then we completed this little what we call a 5-point contracting reverse wave. Each wave was smaller than the previous one, so it made this look like a contracting wedge. I made a nice rally up to nearly 78%. I think we're exactly 78% of what we were at before the Brexit referendum. You can see just about spot on the 786, tested it, double top. And then since then, back down we've come and tested the lows. This time it tested the lows in expanding reverse wave, 3-point expanding reverse wave. Now I've had a nice rally. You can see what we've done now. And we've formed another expanding reverse wave, this time to the upside. And so if you just zoom in a little bit and see where we are right now. Come down to a 4-hour chart. And you can see what we've done right now. If we look at the, this is the last swing high that we made. If you notice, you take this swing high to the low, we're at just shy of the 786, and the 61% off of this one comes in, as you can see, very, very close to that. And then there's also the 1.27 off of this one, also comes into right into this area at 130.160. We're trading right now, right in this area. So this is actually a butterfly pattern. If we look from here, that's a nice butterfly pattern that we've completed right in there, just shy of 1.27. We could just go up one more time and test this 131.6. This is going to be a key area, folks, if it gets up to here. Watch price action around here. We'll just look at what the possible, what could happen here. All probabilities, but and then you've got this ABCD that's just expanded a little bit to 1.128. You can see if you just expand that to the 1.128 expansion, just about spot on. Type that one in and take a look at it. The 1.27 expansion will come in just a little bit above there again. So I'll guess your 1.189 expansion of that would come right into these other cluster ratios. There it does look, as you can see, the red line just above. In fact, if I type it in here, you'll see it better. There you are. That will complete the ABCD right into that cluster of little ratios there. It's what you like to see. You like to see the ratios clustering together from different swings, and then you see a pattern complete right in that zone. That just really gives you a good chance of what we're looking at. So obviously then that is also a Gartley pattern from this high as well. There's your XA swing, the AB swing, that your Gartley would come in right there. So that's looking quite good. Now, what would happen if this Gartley starts to work? Well, if this works, well, there's two outcomes. It might not work, but let's look at it if it does work. If it does work, the first profit objective on it would be this ABCD to the downside. That'd take you down. Let's just drag along a little bit. That'd take us down somewhere to about just above 128. This would start down from here. If it picked up momentum, of course, there's the bigger one off the high that we made up here. That'd come down. A, B, C, D to the downside. And then, of course, it might fail. It could fail. It just could extend a little bit up to here and then complete these patterns. That mean a little bit higher up. But if it fails completely, you look at an A, B, CD to the upside. That'd bring you in somewhere into this area. So you won't have to risk very much on this as a seller. You trade at 139. I won't risk much more than 131.75 would be my limit on that if I was as a seller. 131.75, because it gets above that. That means it's taken out all the ratios, doesn't it? So worth watching at this level. And all it's going to do is equal the move that we did there from that swing, and that take you down here. That set up a butterfly pattern from there, then X, A, B, C, D. It's all like it's just like a jigsaw puzzle, folks. Pattern recognition. So all you do is just lay your butterfly head come in X, A, B, C, D, and your butterfly head come in right there. That'd be your butterfly pattern if this were to start to the downside. So, and then obviously this, if it broke to the upside, that'd complete your Gartley from here. X, A, B, C, D. So that's what I'm seeing in the British pound, folks. So keep an eye on that one. Take care and good luck with your trading.